two things that will make President HH not to move into State House and live there. The president can always go and work from there and go back home, but not to spend a night at the State House. Two things that are preventing him from going there to stay. Number one, when late President Kenneth Kaunda was being removed from State House when he lost an election to Chiluba, he had a port where in a covenant that he entered, saying that no one will enter this place, complete his tenure, and leave. This is a strong covenant. Please, don't joke with this. This is not praise singing. I am talking to you as Seer One, the dawn of power. There is no president that will move into that State House, live there, and complete his tenure without dying. Something mysterious must happen to that person. If you manage to finish your tenure, you will die a miserable death. That is a covenant that Kenneth Kaunda made, and the pot was buried at the center of State House. Unfortunately, that pot was not removed. And all the people that were just going there, we are praying, we are doing this. I remember when Sata took over power, people went, no, we did a cleansing and what. I was laughing because such power that you are using is not able to remove the pot. A time will come when that pot will be brought out. You will see it with your physical eye. That is a pot of covenant. I don't want to go deeper on that. But if President HH goes into State House, move into State House and live in State House, he will not finish his second term. He will die before the time. Because, okay, if you doubt me, look at the history of Zambian presidents. Look at how they die mysteriously. From those that completed their tenure, let us look at Chiluba. Chiluba's death up to today is a wonder to so many people. Even if he finished his tenure, he died a miserable death. Look at Manawasa. That one is even worse. A man that was okay, he entered State House, few months or few years down the line, he became a garbage. Now look at Rupia Banda. President Rupia Banda he didn't even finish, he didn't even go anywhere. And today is in the grave. Now, look at Sata. Sata was energetic, was powerful. Sata swallowed tear gas and survived it. At a time when he will eat, when he will enjoy, when he's at a place where it's difficult for death to enter, he died in the seat. Now look at Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu just finished. A young man, very young man, healthy, very healthy. Edgar Lungu just finished. He lost election and traveled to South Africa. That covenant followed him there and killed him. There is a strong covenant there. The President Akainde Echilema, is a spiritual man, and he's a man that understands and listens to spiritual instruction. He cannot stay in State House. He can only go there and work and go back home. That is number one, because that thing has not been destroyed. Now watch HH. You see with what HH is doing. HH not sleeping at State House. Watch him. HH will finish his first tenure in August this year. He will win another election. He will finish it. And he will live many more years. Because that covenant said that anyone that enters and stays here will die a miserable death. If you want me to say what was said in that covenant, and the people that entered in that covenant. That's the reason why it can never be broken. Even when Kenneth Kaunda said, I've repented, I am now born again, that thing was unable to be broken because those are strong powers. That is why HH will not go there and live. If you love HH and you want HH to live long, encourage him not. In fact, as he has decided not to stay there at the State House, all of us should be happy and be clapping for him, because we want to have a former president that will live long. Look at what is happening in Botswana, South Africa. All these people have former presidents. Why is it that in Zambia there is no former president? Young people like Edgar Lungu died. Young people like Chiluba died. Young people like Manawasa died. All of them, none of them reached 80. It's just death. The only person that survived that covenant is Kenneth Kaunda. Don't joke with what I'm saying. President Eche should never sleep in that State House, no matter how urgent it is. If he goes to work and all the cars there fail to move him back home after work, let him walk. Let him walk from State House to where the community house is, and make sure he doesn't sleep at State House. The day he sleep there, that covenant will be activated. Watch a church. Watch him. He will finish his tenure in August. He will win another tenure. And he will proceed. Even after leaving power, he will still be bouncing like a bouncing baby boy, because that covenant will not catch him. That covenant has not been broken. But one day, very soon, you will see it with your eye. Those that argue with me in issue of power, you can argue. But very soon, you will know what I'm telling you.